Yo, what if I told you an old-school Mercedes E-Class from decades ago could smoke half the luxury cars rolling out in 2025? Stick around, cause I'm dropping 8 E-Class classics that still run circles around the new kids. And one of them is a sleeper that LL blow your mind. I am saving that gem for the end. Buckle up, this is gonna be a wild ride. Alright, welcome back to the channel, where we live and breathe cars, none of that polished, corporate review nonsense. Just pure, unfiltered gearhead passion, like we're wrenching in the garage or cruising back roads at midnight. I'm your host, a guy who's been elbow deep in engine bays since I could hold a socket wrench, and today we're diving into the Mercedes E-Class, the OG of luxury sedans. These machines weren't just cars, they were statements, built like tanks, styled like royalty, and engineered to make you feel like you're piloting a spaceship. Let us roll through 8 E-Class legends that still make modern luxury cars look like they retrying too hard. First up, the W123, the granddaddy from the late 70s to mid-80s South. This thing was bulletproof. Taxi drivers in Europe ran these to 1,000,000 miles. No joke. The diesel 300D could sip fuel like a camel in the desert, getting 30 mpg when gas guzzlers ruled. Compare that to a 2025 BMW 5 Series, chugging premium with hybrid nonsense just to hit 28 mpg. The W123's boxy lines scream, "I'm here to stay." Not like today's swoopy, over-designed stuff that looks dated in 2 years. And the interior? Real wood, real metal, none of this plastic touchscreen garbage. It's like sitting in a bank vault that hugs you back. Now, let's talk W124, the 86 to 96 king. This is where Mercedes earned its rep for over. The 300E for MATIC had all-wheel drive before Audi made it cool, and it handled like a dream on twisty roads. I drove one last summer, a 92, with 200,000 miles, and it felt tighter than a brand new Lexus ES. Modern cars lean on tech cameras, sensors, computers that nag you to stay in your lane. The W124, it trusted you to drive, and that 3.0-liter inline-six purred like a contented cat. Fun fact, these were so tough, they were used as armored cars for diplomats. Try that with a 2025 Tesla Model S. Jumping to the W210, 96-203, we get the E55 AMG. This was Mercedes saying, "Hold my beer, we're going muscle car." That 5.4-liter V8 churned out 349 horsepower, enough to embarrass a modern Cadillac CT5V. It wasn't just power, it was drama-roaring exhaust, subtle body kit, and those iconic monoblock wheels. I saw one at a car meet last month, blacked out, lowered just right, and it stole the show from a sea of new Porsches. The W210's 4-headlight face got hate back then, but now it's retro cool, aging better than most 2025 designs, chasing trends. Then there's the W211-03, 209. The E320 CDI diesel was a sleeper hit, with torque like a freight train and 35 mpg on the highway. Compare that to a 2025 Audi A6 e-tron, all electric and fancy, but you're hunting for chargers every 300 miles. The W211's air suspension gave a magic carpet ride, and yeah, some had electrical gremlins, but find a clean one, and it's a road trip warrior. My buddy's got A06, with 300,000 miles, still gliding like it's on clouds. Mercedes built these to last, not to ping your phone with software updates. The W212, 09-216, brought the E63 AMG into the game. That 6.2-liter V8, a naturally aspirated beast with 518 horsepower. No turbo lag, just raw, angry thrust. I drove one on a backroad blast last year, and it felt like a sledgehammer wrapped in velvet. Today's E-Class hybrids are quick, sure, but they're sterile, like driving a spreadsheet. The W212's interior was a masterclass leather that smelled like money, switches that clicked with purpose. Modern cars. They're all touchscreens and cheap haptics. Gimme that old-school tactile vibe any day. Don't sleep on the W201, the baby Benz from 82 to 93. Not technically an E-Class, but it laid the groundwork. The 190E 2.3216 was a rally homologation special with a Cosworth-tuned engine. It could hang with sports cars of its day, and its boxy charm still turns heads. I saw one at a classic car auction, mint condition, and it sold for more than a base 2025 E-Class. Why? Because it's got something new cars with their driver assist nonsense can't replicate. The W126, technically an S-Class platform, gave us the SEC coupes, but its E-Class spirit lived in the 80s, 300E. These were executive express trains, with engines so smooth you could balance a nickel on the hood at idle. A friend's dad had one, and we'd bomb down country roads feeling like mob bosses. Today's luxury cars lean on tech to impress, but the W126 was about presence. You didn't need a 12-inch screen to feel like a king. Alright, here's the sleeper I promised. The W124E 500, the 92 to 94 Porsche-built monster. Mercedes teamed up with Porsche to stuff a 5.0-liter V8 into the W124 chassis, creating a Q car that looked like your accountant's ride, but ran 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds. Only 10,000 were made, and they're unicorns now. I got to ride in one at a car show, and it was like a wolf in sheep's clothing until you floored it. Then it roared like a 911. Compare that to a 2025 Mercedes EQS, all electric and soulless. The E500's analog growl and hand-built quality make it untouchable. So why do these old E-Class models still clown on 2025 luxury cars? They were built to drive, not to babysit you with lane-keeping nonsense. They had character creaks, smells, quirks that made you bond with them. Modern cars, their appliances, chasing efficiency, and subscriptions. These classics remind us driving is about freedom, not just getting from A to B. That's it for this ride, folks. Which of these E-Class legends would you pick to shame a 2025 poser? Drop it in the comments, and let's keep the gearhead fire burning. Hit that subscribe button if you love cars as much as I do, and share this with your crew. Next time, we're diving into another automotive obsession, so stay tuned. What's the one car you'd save from the crusher? Think about it. Peace out.